Hi and welcome again to the South China Morning Post's Racing Podcast. It's Wednesday, November the 4th, 2009, and I'm Alan Aitken. Well, in terms of news, since last Sunday's 4-win record haul by Keith Yeung, there hasn't been much news in Hong Kong racing. But there was plenty of news yesterday around the Melbourne Cup, with former Hong Kong-based jockey Corey Brown winning aboard Shocking. A great triumph for Brown, who had run second in the race twice before and was beaten only a nose in last year's Melbourne Cup. Wednesday, of course, on the Rails Day, and in today's Rails column, which is Inside Sport in the newspaper and at www.racing.scmp.com, I've looked at the Trainers Challenge idea, with the Jockey Challenge holding $9 million in bets last Sunday, and I'm asking, when are we going to see the much-mooted Trainers Challenge become another fixed odds betting product in Hong Kong? Also in the rails, a look at where the commingling issue is stuck, and also a look at the foreign entries for the international trials later this month. And I invite you to take a look at the rails on the website or in today's South China Morning Post. Well, the feature race tonight at Sha Tin, of course one of the rare all-weather meetings, is the Fakei Cup. That's race 5, and I've gone for number 9, Exploding, to win the night's feature. Now, Exploding, trained by Peter Ng and ridden by that man, Keith Yeung, has had 8 starts on the dirt for 3 wins and 4 minor placings, and plenty of excuses the night that he did finish out of the placings. He was very good first up, finishing 3rd over the 1200 metres on the dirt, but more importantly, he's 2nd up tonight, and his last 2 second up runs have brought wins over this course and distance. So he's my pick for the feature race on the dirt tonight, the Fakei Cup. That's race 5, number 9, Exploding. Jockey Challenge, and the challenge for tonight's dirt meeting, well, not knowing how the track will play always leaves a little bit of confusion in the market, and that was reflected in the opening odds last night, with Douglas White going up as a 4.2 favourite ahead of Darren Beedman at 5.0, Keith Yeung at 6.5, G Cheyne at 7, and 7.5 for Zach Purton. So plenty of chances given to plenty of jockeys, and I've gone for one outside of those to take the honours on what could be a difficult night to score a lot of points, and that's Eddie Lai. Lai was posted at $15 in opening markets, and I think he can kick the meeting off the right way, with race 1 alive and kicking right down the bottom of the weights. He's well drawn, should get the box seat run, and that's usually a big advantage in these dirt races. If he can get away with the first, certainly the $15 is going to look terrific value, because he has other good rides during the night with Plot Ratio, Century Superstar, and Gem of Teuton having his first run for the Tony Cruz stable. Best bet? Well, always tough on the dirt, but I've gone for a horse in terrific form right at the moment, and that's race 2, number 10, the Tony Millard trained Fujian Prince. Going particularly well at the moment. He's got a fair way back last start from a wide draw. I think he can be a little bit handier tonight, and he'll be running on very strongly. That's race 2, number 10, my best, Fujian Prince. Well, that's all for today's South China Morning Post Racing Podcast. For more on the stories that you've heard about here, pick up your copy of the South China Morning Post, or take a look online at www.racing.scmp.com. I'm Alan Aitken. Good punting.